forgot to fix that. Hey y'all, how are you doing? I do need to fix that before the next stream. How are you guys doing today? I did that one specific. Well, yeah. How's everybody doing? Good morning, good afternoon. Let's don't stop believing. Okay, I have to know. Do you guys believe?
Welcome, Alisahu, and thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Select. I thought I activated already, and it didn't activate apparently. So we'll try it again because my stream, my thing isn't working. Activate. Why did it not automatically activate? Hello, Miss Idaline. Hello, Linda. Let me see who else is in here. Terry Cooper's in the house. Linda Toman's in the house. Let me see who else is in here. Joanna. I'm scrolling on actually on the YouTube because my bot's not updated yet. So anyway, how's everybody doing? So I've had a little bit of a busy morning. I was looking for my notebook because there's some stuff I need to do, and I couldn't friggin' find it. So I was like, okay, let me see. Did I put it here? And it turned out, no, I didn't put it where I thought I had. So I started cleaning stuff up there, and it's like, well, okay. Now, actually, I started off by looking for some printable vinyl that I know I bought, and that it's lost. I will find it eventually. Maybe we will see. Anyhow, so I cleaned up some stuff. I've done like 2 or 3 different tasks, and I did finally find the notebook, which is great. But it wasn't where I thought it was. Anyhow, okay, all the things are working. We got hearts all over the screen. That is fabulous. Apollo is too, but distracted by squirrels at the moment. Yeah, you do that a lot of times, don't you, miss? For you guys that don't know, Terry Cooper's cat likes to watch the stream, which I have never been able to figure out how that works. Hey, Miss Melissa, welcome in. Yay! Y'all won't see Todd for a few minutes because he's gone off to Lowe's to drop some stuff out, to drop off the extra panels.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message. I love you. Now back to our show.
Well, thank you. Alrighty. I'm moving things around on my screen so I can see the stuff, but we're going to play with the things that are in this little package here. We're going to be playing with, first off, do y'all believe in the Loch Ness Monster? Do y'all believe in Nessie? I know. Okay, we have a pool here. That does not mean that Nessie's going to be in the pool, but it does mean type ! drop to try to drop into the pool. Over on Twitch. It only works on Twitch. Linda says yes. Okay, that's because y'all know what I got here. I've got us a Loch Ness Monster here. It's so cute. It's like as soon as I saw the thing, as soon as I got the invite, it's like, oh my god, they did what? Is kind of what went through my head. So I think, oh my god, this is going to be so cute. I have not decided exactly what I want to do yet because there's too many things that you can do with this. Anyhow, let's go ahead and take a look at the die set. So, or the stuff in the collection. Parachutes are queued for the next 60 seconds. Over on Twitch, type ! drop to join in. And no, I did not fix I did not create a new command for our giveaway stuff. Oh, he watches Ryan too, but prefers me. Oh my goodness. So here's our fun stamp. Let's get something. There, we'll put it here. First we have, I don't have any of this packaged. Okay, so I did not spend the time getting everything packaged and labeled and all the things that I need to do. It is in my supply library database though. So here is our starting point. This is our, and I can't friggin' see the screen. I was messing around with OBS a little bit yesterday too, and there. Now I've got it zoomed in so I can friggin' see it. So we have our little Loch Ness Monster. We have a little castle because we are going to Ireland, I believe. Nessie's in Ireland, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's either Ireland or Scotland. Let me ask the Google. Where is Loch Ness? And that is in the Scottish Highlands. Scottish Highlands. So we have got a Scottish castle. Hello, Miss D. Hello, Ali Shaherd. I said your name wrong. I'm positive. Tell us what you would like us to call you. And I think that is who my bot welcomed in. Jen says, I was peeking at Nessie this AM. Yeah, exactly, right? So we've got this cute little sea serpent. Okay, lake serpent. And we have some fishes, and we have some sentiments, and we basically got all the things to make a cute little stamped scene. Our sentiments on this say, hi, friend. I believe in you. Who did what? Somebody did something.
Refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Goody.
Oh, Jen is feeding our dragon, too. I love you, Locks. You're unbelievably awesome. You're a legend. Long time no see. And hope your day is legendary. I think these are so cute. So anyway, that's one part. And then we have the dies. Yes, I labeled it so I knew what date. I have the dies that go along with all of these fun stamps. These are from Hero Arts, and you know Hero Arts is teamed up and combined with Spellbinders now. So we also have another stamps. Oh, Alicia. It's fine. It's like, it just, the spelling it threw me off. So her name is Alicia Hurd. Okay, that makes sense. So great. I'm glad that now I understand the spelling on that. Okay, so we have a second stamp set. This one has got lots of party banners. It is called, I have everything down. I actually added everything to the link bio, believe it or not. It is all down in the description for you. Into the link deli. It is all down in the description for you guys. You have all the links to all the things. Okay, this one is called, because I'm looking, Unbelievably Awesome Banners. Okay? Unbelievably awesome banners. So we have different flags. We have So Happy You Exist. Have a Magical Birthday. Long Time No See. You're unbelievably awesome. I believe in you. You're a legend. And then we've got basically lots of fireworks and stuff to go with it. And we have all the dice. All the dice to go with. And then I'm kind of leaving what I love the best, and I don't even know if I'm going to use her today or not, but we've got a stencil that creates a lake scene with mountains, and I have seen a couple of pictures where people put a little castle right there in the valley there. So that's going to be fun. We have some clouds. Now I do have a clouds die. I think I've got a couple of clouds dies that have been like sitting back that I haven't used because they're not with companies that I can actually use with Spellbinders. I could use this with Spellbinders, so I'm going to be excited about it. I think I can use this with Spellbinders. I'm pretty sure I can. Why are you wanting snails? Somebody said snail and a fish in front. I don't know what Jen's talking about, the fish in front. But anyway, we have clouds. Oh, put the boat in. What, do we have a boat in this? There's not a boat in this stamp set. There's not a boat, but that would be fun too. I probably have one somewhere, but that would require me going and searching my stash instead of hanging out with you guys. Okay, but we do have a boat in the die set. Okay, anyway, so this one is some cute clouds. Not there yet. And Linda's not somewhere. Oh, put a boat in the... Oh, you're not there. Yeah, I'm not there to that part yet. Okay, so anyway, we have our clouds. You could also make your own stencil with a lot of these things. So you could cut this out and use it as a stencil. If you cut it out of plastic, like Mylar or something. Yeah. In the die set you haven't showed us yet. I know, right? So the best is I've left for last, and this is Nessie. Because, yeah... This one is called Gentle Giant Die Set. That's what Hero Arts is calling it. And we have Nessie. We have a big Nessie. Yeah. And yes, there is a boat. There is a boat right there. Hola, Miss Mary.
If you're not watching Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary Kay's Crafting Creations,
Love.
you are...
Carol cut you off. Carol cut you off with the zombie. I don't know why our guy is so high. He's so high up on the first one. I don't know. Anyway, hi Mary. I'll play it again for you, honey. So if you're not following our good buddy Mary, Caddy says Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking or something. So let's play that again. Because it got cut off.
If you are not watching Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, and you are not following Mary Kay's Crafting Creations, you are wrong, and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
So, that's not big enough. That's not. Do I have a big enough darker purple in here? This is what my scraps of purple. Because I'm thinking we need to make Nessie purple. We can make Nessie any color we want to, but I'm thinking I want to start with making Nessie purple. I may have to see if I've got any other cardstock. If I don't, you know what that means? That means I'm going to have to make my own. So this one's kind of a pinkish purple. This one is big enough. I know this one's big enough. I have a feeling that most of my scraps are not big enough. Oh, this one's big enough for one color of purple. Not sure if I want to do those two together though. I could. All the rest are smaller. Well, dang it. I think, and actually this one's not big enough either. It does not cover the entire die. Well, darn it. Okay, I guess that means I'm gonna have to use, yeah, I'm gonna have to use inks, but we have inks. Then we have purple inks. Oh, okay. So Allie's, Alicia says, I really want to call you Allie instead of Alicia. But anyway, Alicia was saying that she didn't know that Hero Arts combined with Spellbinders. Yes, that's been over a year ago, I believe. Ooh. I'm looking at other things. What do I have in here? This is my glitter one, and it made me think of stuff. So I think what I'm gonna do, is I'm gonna make. Do I want to cut it before or after I make the? Yeah, I'm gonna do the glitter. We're gonna make Nessie all glittery. Why don't we do that? We're gonna make a. Is this big enough? I think I need half a sheet of regular cardstock, and then I can use the. Because Nessie is big. Okay, it will. She will fit on an A2 size card. Okay, she will. Oh no, Jen was naughty. Oh no, Carol was naughty. Oh no. Welcome to the Coal Patrol. So I'm gonna just use this. This is the die that we would be using. It will. Oh, it will fit. It will fit. Let's do it. I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna have to check my stash too and see if I have more of this. Because this is one of the colors that, oh, it's getting kind of chunky. This is one of the colors that I've almost used up all of that, all of the paste. And look, that is really, really, really chunky. Let's see if I can loosen that up a little bit. I could do a Nessie shaped card, but first I want to do glitter. So Ruth is wanting a shaped card.
Marai Crafty Creations 11 changed colors.
So I just mixed a little bit of water in there. Not that it's going to really do that much. It's like this is one that after it dries, you can't really do anything with it. And this was kind of, that's a little better. That's a little better. I'm pretty sure I have another. I hope I have another one because I'm going to have to buy more. And that's okay. But I really hope I have enough for this panel.
Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
And I want it to be covered. I don't want it to have parts that are missing. So. And then, of course, we have to let this dry. Sorry. But I think it's going to be worth it to have us a glittery Nessie.
It's delicious Marai's Crafty Creations 11. How refreshing. Thanks Marai's Crafty Creations 11.
You guys are feeding our little dragon a lot.
It's delicious Marai's Crafty Creations 11.
And I get to go to lunch with the real Ronan, the real Caddy, on Saturday.
How refreshing. Thanks Marai's Crafty Creations 11.
Yeah, this part is not wanting to work. Let's work it a little bit, see if we can get it to work a little better. Okay, I'm going to say that this is going to be good enough. Boo, jelly tears, I know. And that's after getting to hang out with Simon Hurley. This is not paint, Alicia. This one is, am I saying it right? I think I'm still saying it right. If I say it wrong, you need to yell at me and tell me. So anyway, this is Simon Hurley Astro Paste. And these are silicone brushes. They don't have bristles. They're just made out of silicone. And what we're doing is we're making ourselves, I know our dragon is going to get really fat if you keep feeding him. What we're doing is we're creating our own glitter paper. I'm making some purple glitter paper because my good buddy Mary and some other folks in the chat, but she's the one that is usually the most vocal about it, loves purple. Loves purple. So this usually cleans up pretty good with just some water. So I just sprayed it with a little bit of water so I can wipe this off. Also, if it dries, you can just peel it off because it's silicone. Just like your baking things, you know, the silicone baking forms and things, you know, cupcake liners and those kind of things. Let's put a little bit more water on. This one is not getting clean enough. It's because it's dry, I know it. This also means that I need okay, Ruth says, Debbie, I need to get onto the other one. Debbie, she doesn't love purple. She's obsessed with it. Yes, she is obsessed with purple. and unicorns. I think she likes all things that are magical, which I don't friggin' blame her. I'm putting that off to the side so I can check and see if I've got some more. I know I got some, I accidentally bought extras at one point of different things, and I'm pretty sure it's that. It's that. Actually, while I'm up, I'm just getting a cutting board for me to put that on. So I have extras. No, they're not extras to give away, but yeah, I have extras of things. Let's see if we have, yeah, I have an extra. Yay. So this is what it looks like when it's wrapped and it hasn't been opened yet. So that is coming out, and I do need to go through and make sure. I actually need to inventory all this stuff too and add it into my supply inventory, because I discovered or realized this morning that it would probably be a really good idea. There we go. For me to have stored somewhere in my digital database all of the different foils that I have, because I've got bins of foil. I've got bins of just the hot foil, and then I've got I can't grab it because it's wet. Trying not to get, there we go. I was trying not to get fingerprints or nail marks in it. So I'm going to set this off to the side so it can dry. And we're going to clean up this mess. Y'all like it when I make a mess, I think. Okay, over on the Twitch side, there is an ad break starting. So, and I love this thing. Now this is actually from Tonic. This was from my Tim Holtz mat, but it cleans stuff up off of glass so good. It cleans up glue, all the things. I basically, most of the time, I just use water. Sometimes I'll use alcohol, but usually I just use a spritz of water to clean this mat, and it stays fabulous. And this is to help me get things like the pastes and glues and things that inevitably make their way onto it off of there. Okay. Yeah, this morning one of the things I was doing was gathering a few things for me to give to Ronan and Nerdy when I see them. And I need to go through the cards that I owe them or owe all y'all and see which ones are supposed to go to them so I can take them with me instead of mailing them, right? It's not going to save a lot of money, but it'll save a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have... Okay, I got to take these apart. This one. Thank you, thank you. This piece is going to be our dark purple, our pretty purple. And I think I'm going to do this one out of light purple because it's just going to basically be a backing for those spots. Actually, I think I need to do it out of black. If I layer this up right, I can see exactly how it's supposed to go. Oh, and we also have, I forgot, we have tails pieces. You know what might be a good idea? Let me see, let me check my database real quick. Going to take a look at Notion. Move out of the way. Thank you very much. So we're going to take a look in my Notion real quick. I've already put my card in from yesterday, so if you didn't see that, this is the card we did yesterday. And I need to go back up to Post Planner and... Don't Stop Believing. Nothing in the card things. Here's my content. Supply gallery. Here's my supply gallery. So this is what I need to look at. So this shows us what it's supposed to look like. So if I do, this part is the part that's going to be out of the water. And then we have two tail pieces, so I could do one of them, and we have two fin pieces. Okay. I just want to make sure I have these correct, because I did have enough room on that one piece of cardstock, I think, to be able to do the rest. So I'm going to just take a look. So I know, I'm letting y'all see the image that I'm looking at to figure out where I'm going to do this. I got my magic mat out. Thank you, guys. So I think I'm going to color the under part, the part that's darker on there. We're going to color that with one of our Simon Hurley inks in purple. Not sure which one. It might be Crown Me, but it's not going to be too much dark. You guys are going to have to tell me what you think. So we have that one as a top. We have this one as a top and a bottom. And I'll switch my camera back. So like here are the two pieces for the extra part of the tail. So if I want this one to be the one on top and matching, well, this one to be on the bottom that's going to match the other color. And these are the ones that we're going to be using. Hey, Miss Danielle, welcome. These are the ones we're going to be using with the glitter once it's dry. And it shouldn't take too long to dry. So these are the ones we're going to be doing in another purple color. Okay. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut those out. And then we can ink these up. These are going to just get inked. But y'all need to tell me, since we're using Crown Me, that color, Crown Me glitter, and this of course is over the black, okay? This is what this looks like so far. So this is what we're going to be using for the top layer on Nessie. What color do we want for the under one? It doesn't have to match what we have in the picture. The picture just is giving you an idea and lets you know kind of how it's designed to layer up. Yes, I do also stream on Twitch, so thank you very much. All right, so we have these. Oh, by the way, remember yesterday I was saying I was irritated because I could have sworn I had a paper pouncer for black. I have one. It was in with my oxides. I've got some of these that are for oxide inks too that I don't use very often, but this got mixed in with it by mistake. So that was not good. Okay, putting those into one of my little magnet things so I don't lose them. And I know that I've cut with them. And yes, I really was going to use scraps, and today instead I'm not using scraps because I want to use the pretty papers. Okay, we have, for our purples, we have Pompous, we have Crown Me, and we have 100% Juice. So those are our purple inks for our purple Nessie. And then we have Crown Me as the, and this is purple. Right now I'm looking at this and it does look kind of blue. So this Crown Me does have a bluish tint to it. So this one is a bluer, and this one is a redder purple. So you think that, okay. Wait a minute. Jen and Melissa are both said yellows. So, or orange. It's like, Jen was saying yellow. Melissa was saying guppy, which is a lighter, a yellowy orange. And now Jen is saying 100% juice. So what do y'all think? Where is my guppy? There was a reason I stopped putting it over there. It's so that I can actually get into it easier and not reach behind me. So here's Guppy. And just, okay, I'm going to bring up the picture again so that you can see that it's not actually a background. I'm not talking about, we're going to use the stencil. Okay, I think we're going to use the stencil. I don't know. We're probably going to use the stencil. We might put some mountains or something for part of the background. I'm not sure. The picture that they have on here doesn't have the stencil. But I don't have siren songs. Shut up, Linda. Sorry. Love you. Mean it. But I don't have the new Simon Hurley colors yet because I did not see them until he showed them this past week. I do not have them yet. I have not ordered them yet, but they will be. I will be doing that. I kind of want to wait until after I get done with the show, and then I can start working on placing my next order. But I need the new colors. But it's like, that's another, what, 85 bucks or so for the new, to get all of them, because I need all of them. I mean, y'all can help. Okay, here is Nessie again. So this light teal is going to be in the glitter. Okay, the light teal is going to be in the glitter. So this dark teal, I love you too, Linda. We need a different color for the dark teal. So, do we want to do dark purple glitter with the with Guppy as the orange underneath? Do we want to do a purple underneath? Because I was thinking purple and purple, 2 different shades, would look really nice. But we could do the other. So y'all need to tell me what you think. I mean, well, I don't know. So Jen says, yeah, okay, so yellow or orange. So we've got Guppy, which is an orange. We've got, let me show you these 3 as well. Maybe seeing everything side by side will help, because I'm still not 100% sold on doing the yellow with the purple for a guy, because yeah, yeah. I'm not messing this one up. Sometimes colors don't want to work well for me, so yeah, I'm not gonna mess this one up. So we've got Crown Me, so we could have dark on top, yellow underbelly, or orange underbelly for Guppy, Slippery When Wet, Shooting Star. What? Alicia? No! Alicia says, I would just love his new Stellar inks. That's all I asked for my birthday, but I didn't get anything, not even a single card. That's just wrong. I mean, I don't think, well, usually what I get from my mother-in-law isn't a card. She sends me a digital card. I mean, she sent me a Mother's Day card over email that had bears in it. I mean, it's cute, but that's what I get from her. So I see it once and then it sits in my email forever because I never go back to it. That's what I got for Mother's Day. The birthday cards I get are from you guys. And Todd doesn't make them, and he's not going to give me one I made, and he's definitely not going to buy one. I mean, you know. So what I get for my birthday, usually, what I get for special occasions is sushi. From my husband, and then, yeah. My girls, yeah, my eldest passed away, but I don't remember the last time she gave me a birthday anything. It was probably when her father was still alive, which was in 2003. I don't know. He made one Christmas card. I don't know that he's ever gonna do another one. And my youngest, the last thing I heard from her while I was in Texas the last time, which was in February, and what it was is she wanted pictures. And I still need to do that for her. I definitely loved hearing back from her. Then she messaged me again after I got back, and I hadn't had a chance. I have to find my old scanner so I can actually digitize some of the pictures that I found. She's wanting some old pictures because apparently her mother didn't keep anything. But I still haven't heard back from her, and it's been, I think my last thing to her was saying that I hadn't had a chance to get it done yet, but I wasn't ghosting her, and I haven't heard back from her. Anyhow, my thought is I'm kind of thinking these two would go good together. That was my comment. Yes, so sushi is all. Okay, so Linda wants to see Guppy. Because I'm really thinking this one is what I'm thinking. I mean, it is just paper. If it turns out that I don't like it, I can change it, but I really kind of think I like the Pompous better. Jen says Guppy also. Okay, you guys are stretching me. Y'all are stretching me today. We will go with Guppy. We've got a couple of people saying they want Guppy. We're going to do that. Let me put that one back out of the way. Yeah, this is still on the, I need to put it on a magnet. Aw, you don't even, okay, Alicia is new here. I want to know, First off, she has not heard our public service announcement and apparently has not noticed this at the top that says, caution, the chat may take over the stream. I like it better with the lighter purple, but you do love the Guppy combo. So we'll try it with Guppy, see what we think, and if I don't like it, then I will change it back to Pompous. And let's do our PSA real quick.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Okay, so here's our 3 pieces that are going to go underneath our main body of Nessie. And we're going to see. It's still wet. I decided to touch it and see. It's not dry yet. I'm going to probably have to heat it. We'll probably use some... we'll probably use our heat gun. This one's orange enough that I'm going to use my orange pouncer.
Beware. If you proceed from this
Wait
point
a minute.
in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
Yeah, orange and purple do go good together. There are purposes for them. I'm just thinking because it's the animal. But then again, you know what? Todd was showing me some. I want to know how did is Rhoda
Welcome,
here?
Sweet Jeanette 8199. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Welcome in, Jeanette. Welcome.
Danielle_Vegas changed colors.
So my question for both Alicia and Jeanette is, how'd you find us? But I'm confused now. Anyway, how'd you find us, and where are we watching from? I need to ask where we're watching from a lot more, because you know what? I discovered that somebody that is going to Creativation, one of the creative professionals that I haven't met before, is here. Love your knit technique. Oh, thank you. I really need to learn what things are considered techniques and what things are just whatever. I don't know. The hardest part for me when it comes to trying to do a technique video is figuring out what are considered techniques. I guess pouncing could be a technique. It's a way of doing things, so I guess it could count. Okay, so let's bring back out. I gotta clean this though first.
11.
I'm gonna clean this because since it does have a little bit of a red, it may decide to try to stain it, and that happens a lot. Not according to Google. I don't know. I just know orange, yellow and purple go together.
Welcome, Pat Shingledecker 4431. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Welcome, Pat. Welcome. And she is watching from Lancaster, New York. Welcome in. Okay, so we're gonna try to dry this because I want to cut it.
Mari's Crafty Creations 11 changed colors.
Okay, so that counts as a technique. Okay. That's one of those things that I think just takes like 2 minutes or two. It doesn't take long enough for me to consider. New York, not the city. I've been subscribed for a long time, but never caught a live. Oh, wow. You're in the hospital. Wait, you're in the hospital with cancer, and your family didn't send you any birthday cards. Guys, put some hearts in the chat for Alicia.
How refreshing.
And
Thanks,
some
Auntie
birthday
Pete.
cakes. Melissa is watching from Alaska via Idaho. I don't know how that works. You put ideas to cards, scrapbooks, layouts, 3D. Look at all the hearts that are here for you, Alicia. And Jeanette is watching from Auburn, California. I've never been to Auburn, California. I've been to Auburn, Alabama. Yeah, we've already made some, and there's parts of it that's a little lumpy, but that's okay. Okay, letting you know. First off, my cardstock tends to be, I'm in Florida, so you have birthday cakes, yay! My cardstock tends to be, we have humidity, so water gets trapped in all of my card, okay? I just put my hand down, sorry, on this cutting board and felt cold water because it had come out of the cardstock. Given part of that is coming from the Simon Hurley paste, but that means that because I have high humidity, it sometimes takes longer for things to dry. This is taking longer because,
11 changed colors.
yeah, because it's got a lot. Because I wanted to make sure to cover this well. I'm so excited. I get to see Simon on Saturday. Yay! I will
We leveled up.
You leveled him up! Mary! You leveled Caddy up. Yay!
It's
I haven't looked to
delicious
see
Mara
what
Scrafty
level we are or
Creations
when
11.
it is or how much we have to do before we get another color. Pando. Let me see. While I'm doing this, because it takes a little while, Patsy likes making a variety of cards and
Thanks, Mara
projects.
Scrafty
Fabulous.
Creations 11.
Okay, so checking out our pet. So, we are currently, I can't even see what level it is.
Mara Scrafty Creations
I think
11
I'm
changed
blind.
colors.
All right. We are level 53, and we
Mara
get
Scrafty Creations 11 changed colors.
the next color that we get for our little dragon over here is blue. Blue, actually it's auburn colors. Sorry, it's blue with orange, like orange hair. Okay, so he's got like orange
Danielle
hair plus
underscore Vegas
orange in his
changed
wings and on his tail. Okay, so that's coming up at level 60. We are at level 53. So we need 7 more levels, and you get XP by interactions, new followers. So if you
Mara
start
Scrafty
following
Creations
my
11
stream
changed
on
colors.
Twitch, new subscribers on Twitch, new followers get 20 XP, new subscribers get 100, 200, or 300 XP. I think that has to do with tiers. I'm not sure.
Welcome, Soundalays. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
So welcome, and Marit. Thank you.
You can too, no doubt. With every little heart I craft, I shout.
Awesome, and thank you so much, Anne. Anne just tipped $20 to
delicious,
go
Danielle
towards me
underscore
getting
Vegas.
some more Simon Early inks. She wants to see him. She wants to see him. You can see the wet places, and I don't know if you can see this. Okay, I'm trying to get there. That's water that came out of my card. Yeah. Okay. So trying to dry it while it's flat doesn't always work. And I can see some wet spots on. Sorry. What? Thank you for that. Jen sent an apology cake with Tangia. That's fabulous. Well, we are using some awesome things, Linda. Linda says, "Aw, that is awesome." And we are doing some awesome things. So, for earning XP for our little where'd our dragon go? I don't even know how y'all turned him off. I have no idea how you turned him off. Let me find him, because he's not supposed to be turned off. Oh, there, he's back. What did he do? He hid. The lockdown isn't going to be, it's not going to be this week. It would normally be on Thursday, but I'm not doing it this week because I'm leaving on Friday morning and I need to get my stuff together. So I don't really have time. So we're going to do it next Thursday. For you guys that don't know, I have a membership. They overfed him and he went to his cave. I have no idea why he disappeared like that. I have no idea. I'm going to have him introduce himself again, though.
Vegas.
This is getting close.
Greetings, viewers. I'm Catamire, the mischievous 3-feet pixie dragon. Kidnapped from that rascal Captain Chaos. I love causing glittery mayhem. Just don't let me near any mushrooms. Lol.
That is our little Catamir. Okay. Let's see. I think this has still got some water in it. It doesn't feel... It's getting there. It is getting there. All right. Yes. But other things that you can do using channel points, the Pando-related redemptions. Uh-oh.
SSD. Catamire has a dream. Can the chat describe it?
Caddy's sleeping. You can also do playing with the pet in the pet cafe and using 100 bits with the extension. When you're doing something, Pet Cafe offers drinks and treats for various prices. And this is saying that that is actually the best value. You get 275 XP. All right, Alicia says, my grandparents used to live in Florida. I'm trying to get back there to get the things of my grandma. I need to fly, but I'm on oxygen pretty hard due to having 100% or 400% battery for my concentrator. Yes, I understand that one. I just hope that you start getting better with the cancer thing. A lot of people are able to fight it and win, so I really, really, really hope so. Mary says, I haven't heard that before,
Wow,
so
what a
I
weird
don't
dream.
know what it was that you heard. So I don't know if it was the catty intro that we added or what, but let me know what you're talking about, Miss Mary. I'm drying your purple. It's actually very warm. I think I got most of the water out of it. I think I did. I'm going to let it cool a sec. On Twitch, we are doing a group drop. So parachutes are queued for the next 60 seconds on Twitch. So go over there and type !drop if you'd like to try to drop into our little pool there. And I hope I'm not scaring you guys off that haven't been in here before, but yeah, this is what we do and we have fun. I may decide, I'm going to let you guys know, I'm thinking about adding ads back because I really don't do enough recorded video to actually have any ads on YouTube to help me pay for things like ink. So I'm thinking about it. That or I have to start doing some videos. I haven't done videos over there. I mean, I did one. I basically been doing like 1 or 2 a month, and that's all that I've had time to do because I spend too much time with y'all. We have 6 people in the group so far. Anybody else want to get in on the I guess not. And yes, we do have a Todd in the background. All right, so now I can do, I should not have put these over there. I don't remember which ones it was. I did that one. They meowed at you, honey. We have a Todd sighting. And I think it was this one. Okay, so this one was done. Let me get out my other magnets so I can pick the thing up because, yeah, I think it was this one. Okay, we did this one. And we did this one. These are the ones we did in orange. And now we're going to cut these pieces out of the purple. Let me flip this around so I can actually have it up on the screen a little bit. Now this is a little bit warm. Law, this is what we do. Meanwhile, I chase squirrels. Are you chasing squirrels? Okay, Alicia says, I am born a fighter. I was born at 23 weeks, had a bone marrow transplant over 8 years ago, and it didn't work. But I did survive, and plus I am grateful to be alive. Fabulous. And Linda apparently has got the storm that caused the Todd to come home. He got a little bit, he went on a bike ride this morning, and he got a little bit sprinkled on. And I started, right before he got back, I started hearing thunder boomers. So yeah, Linda, you're north of me, I believe. I have my brain just stopped again. We're going to put that there, and we're going to put that there. I want to save as much of this prettiness, you know? So I'm going to try to have everything cut close to... Thank you for the bits, Jen.
You reached our new bits goal of 5,000. Thank you,
Oh,
everyone.
yay. Now I get to reset it. Thank you. Thank you for the bits and helping me to reach that 5,000 bits goal that's been up there for like, what, a week? It's been up longer than that. I don't remember how long it was. Let's restart it. The bits. Start a new goal. There we go. Starting it up again. Thank you so much for that, though. We are a very supportive group, and we have a lot of fun. Yes, we do. Northwest, about an hour and a half. Yep. Maureen, who is south of us, says, wow, Linda, I wish it was raining here. We really need it. I know. Everywhere, but basically all over the place, we've got the warnings, you know, the no burn thing. So no burning of yard waste, right? Which Todd likes to burn yard waste. Okay, we're going to see if this works. I'm still not 100% sold on the color. I'm hoping it's going to look fabulous. I know the glitter's going to look fabulous. But let's see how this looks. And it looks like it wasn't completely dry. That's okay. That's okay. You guys know I am impatient. We do 2 wildfires here finally getting contained with this rain. Yes, that is good. Now, when you have something like this, it does add a little bit of a plasticky... Oh, I have it on there too. How did I get it on there? I need to clean it off of both. Dang it. Oh no, here we go. We have us a hype train starting. It's a level 1, but Jen is starting us a hype train over on the Twitch side. Jen, it's been a bit since we had us a hype train. Okay, got the stuff cleaned off. That's good. Now I got to just get these pieces apart. Spinning cats, goodness. Come on, let go. I'm probably going to have to, I'm going to have to cut it. And Mary's afraid of me with knives. Yeah, no fires. We do not want any fires. And I don't have music again. At some point I turned off something that turned off the music. I don't know. Let's turn it back on. Bump, bump, bump. Huh? There we go. Hi, kitty. Incredibly confused cat. I remember seeing a video a long time ago. I don't remember how long because Todd has always liked to show me funny cat videos and stuff. But there's one, how to confuse your cat. That's like your cat is all getting fat and lazy and stuff, and you need to do something to confuse your cat. I think they'll be finally 100% soon with all this. We had one started by... Wow. Yes, I'm being careful not to cut the Nessie part as I'm cutting off the parts so that I can actually trim that little bit off. So here's our body of Nessie. And I can see where everything is cut. It's a little bit hard to do on the glitter. But sometimes die cutting glitter is a little bit difficult. Just didn't want to cut all the way through. You can't get into your Tangia. You should be able to just use the link on the page. I don't understand. I didn't ban you from it, Mary. But hopefully we have some fun things that you can do on the stream anyway. I did play with something yesterday and added something that I'm not letting y'all play with yet because it's a Christmas thing and I'm going to save it until we start doing some Christmassy stuff. Because y'all are going to go crazy with it. I already know that.
How refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
Okay. Almost got Nessie's face. I know I am. I have to. I'm not good at that. I'm really bad about spilling the tea. I really am. I am not as good as I need to be. It's like if I have an idea, I tell y'all, and then you want it now, and then I don't have it ready for you, and then and then thanks. Okay, let's poke the eye part out while I can see it. Yeah, that part didn't want to cut out at all either. Which I'll probably need to put a different color there. Oh, let's see if I can get the ones for the back. These little circles for the back. All right, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm cutting it again. We're gonna line that back up with our little Nessie. Okay, we're gonna run it through again. No, it's Tangia, not on your iPhone. Yes, actually, I did not make this one. This was made by Miss Gloria Wolf, and I've been using it probably for the last, what, 2-3 years, probably. But yeah, I have this, and I have somewhere, oh, there it is. Have a glue topper. This thing is filthy because I used it for a long time. But these are available from Gloria Wolf, and on my Discord, there is a section that I called something about sell your stuff, something like that, where you can, a copy of her business card is there. You can order it through her email. She's super sweet. And I think it only costs like about 10 bucks, something like that. It's not expensive. Okay, we're gonna try cutting this again. I don't really want to cut into my plastic mats. Where's one of my yucky ones? I mean, that one's not one of the best, but it's better than some of the others. Where's the... I had some that I used... Here we go. Here's a bad looking one. So I'm going to cut into this so that hopefully it will cut the rest of the way through. Because of that little bit of plastic, I don't even know if it's plastic. Yes, it was made by our friend Gloria Wolf. Yeah, let me know if you have trouble finding that link, because I can definitely point you in the right direction. I'm not on Discord right now to tell you where it is. Okay, this should, I'm thinking this is going to cut better. We did see Gloria in here not too long ago. I was super excited because I hadn't seen her in forever either. But she did pop in one of our live streams, I think in the last couple of weeks. So that was awesome. I have no idea what she's been up to. But that's the thing, I don't get a chance to pop into other people's live streams because it gets darn busy. And it's not that I don't love y'all. Because I do. I try to pop into Elizabeth's lives when I get a chance. I try to remember to pop into to Mary's. Mary goes live on Sundays, and that's usually right around the time that I'm trying to finish up all the things that I'm behind on. And then next thing I know, she's already done. Kelly went live, I believe it was on Saturday at around 11 a.m. Eastern. I don't remember what time it is in the UK, but she went live on Instagram, and I saw that she was live on Instagram. I got distracted. I go back to the link, and I can't get into the live because they don't save the lives. It's like when you are on Instagram, you're live when you're live. You're not live any other time. They don't have replay available. I was like, okay, fine. So I missed it. Okay. Oh, that's not coming through because that's where I've got the tape. Maybe I'll be able to salvage it. If not, she'll just have a couple less spots on her back. And that's okay. So we have another one there. Yeah, sometimes you have to cut it a couple of times. And the last one's right up there. Okay. We've got all of those. Let's get her eye. Right now she's going to have an orange eye unless I... Hey, Kelly! Sunday, 5 p.m., 5:15 BST. It's 11:15 Eastern, and the replays are up. Really? Okay, so your replay is on YouTube or Instagram, because I went back over on I saw that you were live on Instagram and didn't get to do the thing. But I have not gone back and checked the YouTube yet because I'm trying to get ready to go on the trip thing. Okay, here's our main part for Nessie. And let's see how it looks. And I still have this part of the tail to finish up. I don't have see anybody with any words. You had to go live 3 times because your internet cut off. Honey, I think I feel you. I feel you. Because, yeah, that was something I had to do all the friggin' time. So where's my other piece? Oh, here's the other piece. Here's the other fin. Okay, so you guys like the orange and purple. We get the tail piece. Oh, Melissa's saying, I'm waiting to see what you say. It's one of those that I'm not sure, but it is kind of cool. It kind of makes me think of auburn colors, which are blue and orange. but we can go with it. Yeah, I'm tilting it to the side so I can actually see the line. Which is one reason why I'm having to use the scissors instead of trying to just use the knife to cut, because I was having trouble seeing the line. Okay, and then this one
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie.
will go about there. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and glue these together. So Nessie
Oh,
is
refreshing.
done.
Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
Now we just have to do our background. And since there's no glitter on the back, it'll stick. Glue does not always like sticking to glitter. Linda said, sorry over chatty, but Mardi Gras Nessie is just need green. Well, we're going to have some green in the card. Not necessarily on Nessie, but yeah. Oh, it needs a clear gem eye. Stop it. You just gave me an idea, Jen. Yeah, and it's happening. It's happening. It's all... Maureen says, I'm not a fan of orange, but you do you. Yeah. This is looking kind of cool, though. Give her some beads and a crown. Oh my god. So Nessie takes a trip to New Orleans. Oops, I did it again. Mason, did you put something else in the DMs? I don't know. I'll have to look. I don't know if you did. You do things. You always do things, Jen. Well, I was the one that decided on doing the glitter, and that is probably the thing that started this whole thing with taking Nessie to Mardi Gras. I don't know if I have any clear gems like I need for this, but I might. I think I do, but we'll see. I have to see what I have before I make the next step. So last DM, oh, that was that one. Yeah. Yeah, Jen was asking me about a glass board because she has one, or she just got one. Yeah, I do love my glass board. I had my live okay, Kelly had her live on Sunday, and she won one of your cards. Awesome. Okay, I've got to try to put this on there kind of where it's supposed to go. Hey Sharon, welcome in. I'm going to say the face should be lined up where it's supposed to be, and then the rest of it we're just going to have it kind of go around because we have yellow, we have orange showing in different spots. I think this is pretty close. There we go. So now we have our little Nessie. Nessie's colors make me think of those people with fluorescent jackets telling you how far you are, car or plane, or how far you, car or plane, can back up. Yeah. They're directing traffic. Okay, next I want to do something with this. And that's going to be before I do anything else with Nessie. So let me grab one of my little trays. Nessie's going in the tray. Okay. But I want to do this also. This is going to be fun. But now we have a baseline. We know what colors we're using for our sea serpent, right? Chernuple, welcome in. Welcome and thank you for the follow. I can't say your name. Schnurple. I think she likes purple. PSA is needed. We will play our PSA again. Yes.
Beware. If you proceed from this point in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
And I'm going to use a Simon Hurley tip because I didn't even think about this. I just always do it straight on my...
Beware. If you proceed from this
Why
point
does it play twice?
in the craftosphere, you will have entered the chaos zone.
I have no idea why it's playing twice. Because Ronan's not in here, is he? And where'd the thing go? Oh well. I have a bar that goes right down there, and I have no idea where it went to. So we're just gonna go with it. Let me get a piece of cardstock that I lost. She likes purple, I think. Schnurple, purple. Those go together. No, Chaos is not in the house. That's what I was thinking. He's getting ready to drive. He's driving to St. Louis to meet me. So they're going to be driving all day on Friday.
Welcome, Schnurfausto. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Welcome, welcome. Welcome in, Schnurple. Welcome, welcome. And I think we did the... Where did I put my cardstock pieces? Because I had them out. Do I have to cut more? I always have to cut more because I lose the one to cut. All right. She's Swiss German. Okay. So over on Twitch, if anybody wants to dive into the pool, we do have a group drop queued. Now we have a zombie. Because that's what Maureen likes to do, is she takes over the stream with a zombie. You know, I have definitely thought about removing the Christmas and Halloween stuff so that it's only theme. Yeah, so we can save those until later. But I can't do it because you guys keep wanting me to add them back. Speaking of, I know that there have been a couple of requests in the idea queue for me to add back Snow Mary and pumpkins and different things like that. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Terry Cooper. Anyway, those aren't getting added back until Halloween. I really need to clean out more stuff, but I also want to let y'all play. But that's why they're not on there. It's because we are a little bit out from... We're a little bit out from doing Halloween or Christmas crafting. Although Christmas crafting is going to be coming soon. Okay, we have these guys. Let's see if they have numbers. This one says it's number 1. So I'm going to go ahead and put it up here in the corner. And then I can put... kind of want the lake to be kind of in the middle, so I'm going to put this right about there. Okay, actually, let's bring it down a little bit so we have the bottom of the water. It's a 6x6 panel, so you can choose what parts of it you want to use. Alrighty, I do need that thing. Where did it go? So this is a stamp wheel 2.0, and the reason it's a 2.0 is because I have this part that is removable so that you can do bigger than... My link deli link that's in the description. Let me look, because I could have sworn that I put all the things in there. Did I put the wrong one? We have... I didn't go just... Okay, I've got just the products. I didn't do the general... Oh, okay, I know what you mean. I know what you mean. I don't know that I'm actually going to add that. I probably should, at least temporarily, but my understanding is that Spellbinders is planning to combine them all into one website. I saw that recently. I don't know when it's going to happen or if it is, but I think I saw that. So I think I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the one that I say, go and use any of my affiliate links, and I don't have Hero Arts listed because I was not an affiliate for them until they joined on with Spellbinders, and then I never did update it because I was thinking all the things would be on the Spellbinders website. So, yeah, you are a mod, so if you wouldn't mind doing idea, exclamation point idea, and put that in my idea list. Okay, so we're gonna do some blues to start off with. So we have us a lake here. Let me look and see how they have the layering. And I'm gonna show you again because I like this. I'm having a good time using my new database. I really am. It is working out so well. And yes, Jen, I do plan on having it available for y'all, but I don't know how long it's gonna take me to create an individual one. So going back to Post Planner, this one, Don't Stop Believing. I want to see how this is done. And I'm going to go back to content.
Welcome Passion for Art _ God's Word. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
One thing that I do know I'm going to have to do when I release that supply inventory system that I'm putting together is I am going to have to do some training on it because it's using Notion and you can customize things. You can change things, meaning if you change things, it's not necessarily going to work the way I intended. But, oh, I have to show you something else I added. These things up here, this is a checkout button. So right now I have everything in intake because I have not got everything filed away where it belongs, okay? But let's say 6 months from now I want to pull this stencil back out. I can hit checkout and it changes the status to say it's in use. And it's also going to have the date. Where's the date and time? It's on here somewhere. Where'd it go? I'm going to maximize that. Oh, here it is. Checkout date. It's at 1:24. And then I can hit the return button. It's a button. And it's going to say it's now in the library. And has the return date. So it's kind of like old school library cards where they would stamp it with what the date was. I will now be able to check things in and out of my supply library. So I know where they are. If I make sure I use it, that's the thing. You have to use it or it's not going to work. But if I use it correctly, and I make sure, I know why it's not doing it. If I make sure that I use it correctly every single time that I bring out anything new onto my desk and make sure everything's in the correct status, I'll know exactly where everything is all of the time. So that's something I added this week. So since the last time you saw it, Jen. Anyhow, I'm going to pull this one up so that I can see that. And again, I'm loving it. So to me, this looks like, since this is Stencil 1, I'm thinking they use the same color of ink, but they used it multiple times. Nope, from what I can tell, there's not a limit. Thank you for that, Ruth. And that's one of the things I've been checking on. It does have a limit as to how big your images can be. You can only do, I think, 5 megabytes per image, but it's per image. So when you're putting things in, let's say after our next lockdown and you're wanting to submit your picture, it's going to tell you you can't submit anything that is too big. It'll stop you from trying to do something that's too big. If it's too big, it's just not going to let you do it. I think I'm going to use... I really want to use Blue Sky. I'm debating between Blue Sky and High Tide. And that's just because I've got 3 different ones. I don't really want to do Iced Out because it's a little bit too green. Teal for the water. I'm talking about the water. Gosh. Jen. Okay, we're going back to the screen. So I've got this in place. And you can ink blend with one of the Simon Hurley brushes. You can use whatever you find comfortable, you can use. I'm going to use my pouncers, because that makes it so I can get the colors down fast. It does make them solid though. So I'm debating between High Tide and Blue Skies. And this, looking at the image there, this looks like it is the lighter color. So I think I'm going to start, actually it's the bigger one. I think I'm going to start with this. Maybe, well, let's look at another, I have to look at another stencil, see how it works. So this one, okay, this is the darker, this one's the lighter. Okay, we're going to do High Tide for this one, and then we're going to come back in with Clear Skies for the other. Unless you lose it on the table. Yes, exactly. Wait. Purple was saying, Snurple was saying, so there shouldn't be anywhere Ohio. Where is this? Oh, where is this? No, unless I lose it on my table. Yeah. This is just going to tell me that it's supposed to be on here. I'm also able to add multiple locations.
I'll refresh.
So I've also got one in there. I'm probably going to combine a couple of things, but I have a location for my main studio, which is here, and then I have one in there for Texas. So last time I went to Texas, I put everything into a spreadsheet so I would know it was there. What I'm going to do this time is I'm going to take photos of everything, I'm going to put them into my Notion database, and I'm going to have them categorized as being my Texas studio library. That also means I'll be able to check them out. Like say my, I'm taking my Misty Light with me that I bought last time I was there, that I brought home with me. I'm going to take that with me, and I'm going to use it while I'm there, and it'll be in my Texas studio while I'm there. And then when I pack to go home, I can just change it to checked out, and then when I get back home, I can check it back into the correct location. So most of this has to do with maintaining it, and I'll be honest with you guys, any system will work if you use it, because we don't. Anybody else out there like me? You lose stuff because you get into the creative zone and you don't put things away, or if you do have a system where you note where everything is, you don't always update it. Well, this will not work if you don't update it. So there is our first layer. I'm going to go ahead and pop this one down. And because I put it in the corner, everything's going to line up perfect. Okay. And then I'm going to clean this one, because that's what heroes do. Okay, that's a Todd line. Sorry. Now he'll say something and he'll say, I'm going to do this, and then he'll say, you know why? We usually just say, because that's what heroes do. It's a Todd thing. Okay, so I just wiped this off with alcohol, and that means it's ready to go. It's all nice and clean. Put that up there, bring this one back out. And this time I'm going to come in with Clear Skies. I think I'm more careful like on the very first layer because I want to make sure everything is where it's supposed to. And the rest of them basically just make it so everything works together well. And to be honest, I think my layers are a little bit off, and that's okay. Because you're not really going to be able to tell. This is going to be so cool. And this is not going to be something that you have to use just with this set. You can use this stencil with a lot of different ones. And I'm very tempted, but I'm not going to because it would take too much time. Yes, exactly. Wabi Sabi. I need to make a sticker that says Wabi Sabi. How lovely. Lovely. Okay, I'm going to first move it out of the way and clean this up, and then I'll put the next one down. And the alcohol trick, I don't know why I didn't think about it, but this is not mine. I did not come up with this. This is just cleaning it up with alcohol makes it faster, and that's what Jennifer McGuire does. If you do it with water, it cleans up just as easy because this is alcohol. I mean, this is water-reactive ink, but it winds up, because it's water, it doesn't dry as fast. And it kind of goes everywhere. Okay, next stencil. And just checking the number, it is number 3. This one's got some little fishies in it, I think. And this one should be a green. So I'm going to use, let's use some Later Gator. I don't recall whether or not I don't think I did a refill. Doesn't look like I did a refill. So quick getting some stuff out of the way. Let me grab my ink refills because I know I have Later Gator in here. Come here. That's our Overzealous, which I don't even have the ink pad for. That one's Later Gator. Don't have the ink pad for it yet. And we're just going to add a little ink to this one. And I think I'm going to actually leave this out and add some more when we get done. And I just use, this is a bookmark from a cruise. Actually, it was a bookmark I created from a cruise. One of my tags, this was 2014. And I've had this little card sitting here in my desk ever since. I'm just basically pressing it down into the foam pad. Just be careful not to rip the ink pad at all. 90-second ad break happening right now over on the Twitch. Did you know I also stream on Twitch? Why, yes, I do. Let's grab the green pouncer. I don't really have a light green, so I'm just going to use this one. And yes, I'm starting with the fish because that's probably the part that if it turned out I didn't wipe up enough of the other color, whatever color it was that was on here, that's not going to really be as noticeable as if I have a big splotch of the wrong color up in the mountains. I think the first time I saw a pouncer was at Creativation also. And that was when Nicole from Picket Fence Studio was using them with one of her slimline stencils. I think it was the leaf stencil. It is so pretty. I do have that one. I don't play with them as often as I'd like. I do have kind of an extensive stencil library. I've taken photos of 2 full books out of 4, 2 full binders into my database. I think I don't even know how many things I've got in there right now. I have barely scratched the scratch. I have hardly gotten started yet on getting all my things put in there, and I think I'm well over 300 things in there so far. See, even though it looks like I don't know if it's intentional, but I can see a little bit of beach there, and I have a feeling it's intentional because everything else looks really nice lined up. Okay, Ruth says, Debbie and anyone uploaded some interesting facts in general. E.g., did you know hammerhead sharks have a severe complex anxiety disorder, or that whale sharks have teeth on their eyeballs? That sounds like a mutation to me. Yeah, that sounds like a mutation. Have no idea why a shark would need teeth on their eyes. Unless it's a deterrent, because I'm trying to think of why they would have evolved that way. If some creature was trying to eat their eyeballs while they were alive, being able to close your eyes and bite them might be a good thing. I have no idea. Okay, one more stencil. And that looks like it's not... Is that right? Oh, it might help if I actually lined it up with the edge. Durr. I'm going to take out Ivy League for this one and make that other part dark. Later Gator did wind up being a little bit bold and dark, but I want it to be darker for the other parts, so I'm going to take out my dark green paper pouncer, and we're going to use Ivy League, which I think has enough ink in it. Yeah, that's going to look nice. And then I have to check and see what clear, what transparent or translucent gems I've got, because, oh, that's pretty. I do like that. That is pretty. But I need that because yeah, we need to, I'm not even telling y'all what I did yet. Dermal denticles. Okay. Honey, did you know that whale sharks have teeth on their eyeballs? Okay, this is lovely. Ah. Hero Arts has always had some really, really pretty stencils. I don't need to use alcohol on that. Using alcohol on that's a no-no. I need to use stamp cleaner. I don't want to dry out my stamp. And that's what this is. It's a giant stamp. You also don't want to breathe in stamp cleaner. Alrighty. Let's see. I might have something up here. I might not. A lot of gems have got a silver backing, and that's what I need to try to find, or a white backing or something, so that you can't see all the way through them. Some you can see all the way through them. These look like they're pretty translucent, but they also look solid. These are too. And those are flat. Those may be perfect. No, I'm not going to use a googly eye. Okay, I think I'm going to use one of those. Let's see what these actually look like. And then I can tell you what I'm going to do. Yes, H2O or iced tea. I have iced tea. So I think somebody said that Nessie needed a green eye. Is that right? I think this is going to be perfect. Okay. 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 We're gonna do a light. Yep. I'm gonna make Nessie's eye light up. So yes, this is a very special card because I don't do a lot of light up cards during our live streams. But I'm doing one today. Todd, I'm going to make Nessie's eye light up. Jen says mine. You got the card yesterday. So for you guys that don't know anything about Pear Blossom Press lights, number one, I am on their design team. I absolutely love them, and Amanda is amazing. Amanda with Pear Blossom Press. Her and her husband have come up with all these things. So what she does is she's a crafter like us. So she'll be doing something and she'll be like, there's got to be another way. There's got to be a better way. There's got to be an easier way. And then she comes up with an idea and tells her husband, and he figures out a way to make it happen. He is an electrical engineer or a mechanical engineer. It's one of the engineer things, so he's able to do it. So this piece is a one light. Now, this one is not the regular size that you're probably used to. This one is actually one that came with my halo lights. The halo lights, she decided to make use of all of the extra circuit board area because it's a round circle. So she put a couple of these in the middle of the circle to use that space and make it a better value for us, okay? So I've got my my battery with the plus sign up. You just slide it in. You push the button and it lights up. Those glowing eyes in the dark will be staring at the winner. You are correct. You are correct. So what I'm going to do is we're going to have the light go behind Nessie's eye. But I'm also going to have a green gem over the top. This is the idea. And yes, I'm showing you the creative process here. It's probably not in the right spot. There we go. So it's going to light up. Now to make this happen the best, I think I'm going to actually have to put Nessie on the card and poke a hole through, have everything adhered down, and then pop everything up onto foam with all of this in the background, okay? So I think that looks like a good place. I'm also going to have to trim parts of her off. But that's the way it is. The word of the day is foam. I just need one gem. Let me grab one. How big do I actually need it? Do I want the big ones or this one probably is a good size? Nope, that's too small. I do need the big one. I'm going to put the rest of them away. And the gems are ones that came out a while back from Scrappy Tales. I do not know if they have them in stock. A lot of times companies, when they have the end. What? Melissa? Okay, Alyssa said a pod of humpback dolphins in Queensland Tin Can Bay began bringing unusual gifts to shore, including coral, shell, wood, sea sponges, barnacle-colored balls, and even a starfish. Okay. Yeah, we have to put that. We're going to cut different parts off. I've got the pieces here. But first thing, I'm going to put this one down. And that's where I put my glue. Again, I have too many things on my desk, and we've basically gotten done with this part. So I don't need all the things on my desk at the moment. Okay. I did want to leave out... I'm leaving out later Gator because I'm going to refill it when we get done. And in between streams because, yes, today is a twofer. I'm going to have to see what you just said. because we are going to be back again this afternoon. So Ruth says, Debbie, the word of the day isn't foam. It's the word of Debbie J. Oh, foam is the word of Debbie J. It's one of the words of Debbie J. Because foam is life. I didn't type the end. What? Melissa says she didn't type the end, but it says the end, the end, the end. I have no idea what happened there, Miss Melissa. And I know I put too much on here. That's okay. Kind of want her to be on, there we go. So we're gonna have her on there. Let's go ahead and add her flipper and her tail. And I'm gonna look and see how they got it situated on there just to make sure that I have it right. And they basically just have it kind of down here at the side. Yes, foam, foam, foam. Okay, and then we have her little tail kind of popping up here. Oh, I should do the boat. Right? Do you guys want me to do the boat too? I mean, somebody did want gems and a crown on here. I don't think I have a crown ready to go. Okay, Jen says yes for the boat. Oh, that one goes on there. And she'll have a chance to dry. It's not on the die cutting machine, she won't. Actually on there.
Welcome Andre Alefdin 8733. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Oh. Schnurfeld means to craft, but not be precise. Oh, that's cool. So welcome in, Andrea. Welcome, welcome. I did not know that. You didn't realize that the live was happening. Yep. I did like I wanted the idea of purple, but they decided they wanted orange to go with it. So that was picked at the beginning of the stream. Why is that? Oh, that's not popped in all the way. It's like, why is this not closing? It's not closing because one of the bottles was not in there right. And that needs to go over there. And I think I'm going to do just a gray boat, I think. So let me grab out a scrap because the boat's really small in there. Here's a piece of gray. Okay, now that I know that that is what's happening, I'm fixing the thing. And I'm going to turn the music back on. But that keeps on turning off the music by mistake. I am sorry. It's like as soon as we get all the good music, because people keep on cool name meaning yay for another not purple. Okay, okay. Thank you, Ruth. Ruth is such a silly person. Oh, I need to type it there. F-I-R. Because I know what it was. It's where I had it shut off the other music and then I forgot to turn it back on. but I didn't. Okay, I will fix it later, but at least I know where it is that it's turning the music off. Yes, welcome to the Craftosphere. I think you've been in here before, but let's go ahead and play our
Beware.
PSA.
If you proceed from this point in the Craftosphere, you will have entered the Chaos Zone.
The Chaos Zone. And we miss our Ronan because he's not in here, but that's okay. That is okay. Oh, that's already there. I need plates. To cut out my little bitty. And there's more things that you could add to. I'm just not doing it at the moment, but we do have this little boat to do our little boat. Well, this card is both Team Orange and Team Purple today. Jen, you're gonna miss, honey. Unless Fox decides to knock you in. Nope, you still missed. Jen missed the pool. And yeah, Ronan does pop in when I'm off guard. I also just realized that I'm also not in the voice chat. So if he did pop in, we wouldn't know. Okay, let's add our little boat. Oh, it's this way. And apparently there's more pieces. So it goes this way and then there's another piece. And I didn't realize there's another piece. It's this piece. So now I need to cut another piece. Because that's like a big cruise ship. This is a big ship and a big sea monster. So I'll cut this little piece. On-screen chat is frozen again. I'm sorry, guys. Let me fix that. Hopefully this will work. Should be moving. Oh, Andrea is the Snurfle. Yes, the crafter on. Okay. I'm sorry. I don't know why it isn't. Okay, why is that not working? Maybe it's a problem with the dock. I'm going to reset. I'm going to refresh my browser sources and hopefully that will fix it. So I'm fingers crossed. If it doesn't work, then I don't know what to say. Okay, now it's working. Yay! Sometimes you just have to refresh things, and I just dropped the thing I just cut. It popped off and went away. Okay, I'll cut it again. Sometimes. I did. Yeah, nobody landed in the pool anyway. Yeah, I reset the things. Yeah, just click the link and it'll tell you what to do. We would love to have you in there. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. If you are wanting a community, we do have a fun community that is always growing over on Discord. And one of the fun things we do over there is I do a stream showcase showing off your work on Tuesday nights during our Tuesday night live stream. So we're going to be doing one tonight. So if you have any projects you'd like for us to see, you can pop them into the stream showcase over on Discord, and we'll show them off along with everybody else's tonight. I mean, Terry Cooper, she's been going a little bit AI crazy, so she keeps on making stickers. And I'm wondering, are you wanting the unpaid job of social coordinator? Because you keep on creating things that I could possibly use as social stuff. Okay, let's add this piece to our boat. Actually, this doesn't have to be that big of a ship. It could just be a tugboat or a fishing boat. Terry says that's my master plan. I think I want that up a little bit higher. There we go. So now our little ship could be right about there, I think. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, I have to look up into the overhead to see where exactly is this. That, I think, is the biggest... Oh yeah, I love the stream showcase. I didn't come up with the idea. It's not my idea. What's the problem there? I actually stole, whatever, the idea from my friend Supreme Doom. She is on Twitch and she does a fabulous live stream, and she has been working hard to help grow the crafting community over there. All different types of crafters are part of the Crafty Collective. I need to have a button and an effect for that because I am a member of that as well. But she's had the stream showcase up forever, and I love it. And so I decided, it's like, hey, can I take that idea? Or actually, I set it up, and then I went onto her stream and said, is it okay? Oh, you found me through her. Perfect. Okay. Well, I get a lot of folks. I get some folks from her, and I get some folks from summits, and I've been doing a lot of summits. Like I've done a couple of her raid trains and haven't had a chance to do any additional ones. Okay, so this is what we're doing. Now I'm gonna poke Nessie's eye out. Terry Cooper has started the Tangia Dungeon over on the Twitch side. So if you would like to get in on that, type join, ! Join over on Twitch to join her in the dungeon. And I did extend the time that you can get in on that a little bit so more people can actually play. It was like 30 seconds. It's like by the time it showed up on stream, y'all could not really see it. I need, let's see, I'm going to grab an eraser so I don't poke things. I'll have a flat surface to work with. Love the dungeon. Yes. So I'm putting that under there so I can just poke into it. Okay. All right, and then now I need to figure out exactly where do I want my button. So I'm going to take a little bit of tape. Where to put it? Here's my tape. I always say where to put it. I hope I give y'all hope. That's my job, is to give you hope. I have Honeybee stamp set, and I guess one of the reasons I got it, long live snail mail. But Mom said it would be rude if I put it on the envelope. No, that would be perfect on the envelope. Okay, so I think that's where I want it. So now I'm going to get my pencil. I'm drawing a little dot right here where the button is. And I'm actually going to do something I don't do a lot. I'm going to stamp the sentiment on here before I get done with everything. But before I do that, this feels to me, it feels a little damp.
Danielle
So
underscore Vegas changed
what I think
colors.
I'm going to do is I'm going to actually heat emboss the sentiment. I mean, heat emboss the press here button. So that means I need to heat this up a little bit more before I do that. Smart move. I think it would be great to put that on there. Long live snail mail. There aren't a lot of folks that want to do things through the mail because postage prices are friggin' outrageous. Yeah, the fact that it's curling like that tells me that it is still wet. The cardstock is wet from all of the ink we put on it. And our Nessie is probably still a little damp from all of the paste we put on it. Plus humidity here in Florida. I know when I checked it a couple of days ago, it was like 55%. What's humidity today, Todd? Do you know? Is it really?
90 to 95%.
Okay, today in Central Florida, probably because it's supposed to rain, or it did rain. It is raining? I don't see it raining. I'm looking out the window and don't see any drops.
It's delicious anti-cootie.
Todd says it is raining, so it is 95 to 100% humidity right now. So Kelly says, I am overcomplicating my own card. What are you doing that is overcomplicating your card, honey? Okay. Yeah. Well, it's usually high humidity here anyway, but yeah, if it's raining, it's going to be up over 90%. Okay, let's do, I need my press here. Which one do I want to use? And I also haven't figured out what I'm going to do with sentiments on here. So, got out the Misty. We're putting our guy in. I'm actually going to use a magnet. Oh, you were trying to figure out how to make the glass from the Fountain Wishes shorter. So, how short are you wanting it? The thing is, that glass, it's if it was just the stem, because you mentioned that yesterday, if it was just the stem, you could just make the stem shorter. But the thing is, it's the whole trunk of it. It is one of those tall glasses. And I love the size and everything of it. I need to use it. Yeah, hopefully we will be doing that sometime soon. Jen says, 24% humidity here. Feels awesome. So she doesn't have, yeah, she doesn't have that. I think I want to do Hope Your Day is Legendary. And I think on that one, I think I'm going to stamp it separate on white, because that way I can put it anywhere on here and it won't take away from it. So let me grab this. This is the regular sentiment. I'm going to go ahead and stamp them both at the same time. Since I've got the Misty out. Okay, and then I think I'm going to use my favorite, which is this one that is in cursive saying press here. I'm just going to place that right over there where the button is going to be. Okay. So for this one, for the sentiment, I'm going to do that one in black. So we're going to use some VersaFine Clair. And then for this other one, I'm going to use white. So I'm going to do some Hero Arts white pigment ink. And then I'm going over it with white embossing powder. If I don't, I mean, you don't have to. You don't have to. If you could go over it with clear, and it's going to kind of fade back into your design, but I kind of want to, well, no, I think I am going to do it that way. I'm going to show you what I mean. If we go over it with white heat embossing powder, it's going to be much bolder. Okay, you're going to be able to see it better. If you go over, if you just do white ink, I don't even know if I'm getting any white ink down. I'll stamp that one twice. I probably am not going to need to stamp the sentiment twice. So I can do this one. I'm hoping to do both at the same time. I'm just, yeah, trying to save time. And the magnet may be making it not go down quite as far. That's okay. I do have a sticky mat in there. Yeah, this is not going in there hardly at all. But I did get this first one done. So I need to re-stamp my press here after removing this. Okay, I can see some ink on there. Good. Can barely see that. I just changed my mind. I'm going to do it in black because I can't see it at all. I was kind of wanting it to be kind of like not seen, which is good, but I need it to be seen a little bit or you're not going to know. Okay, there we go. Let's go ahead and heat emboss these. I'm hoping this hasn't dried too much. If it has, it's all right. Okay, that looks good. And that's one reason why you like to use clear embossing powder, because sometimes it'll go in places you don't particularly want it, and if it's clear, it's not really going to be noticed. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and heat both of those up after I clean some of this stuff off my desk because I have no space. So how many of you guys have tried, especially new folks, how many of you guys have tried light up cards? Alyssa raised her hand. She's tried them. Yay. I do love light up cards. I don't make enough of them. Danielle says, bought the light up but haven't used it yet. Honey, you need to. Oh, that does not go with this. Let's put this in here. Why do I have... I don't know. I've got a piece of plastic over there that doesn't seem to be the right size. All right. I used to stress out over them, and yeah, I don't stress out over it anymore. But that's like with everything else, right? Sharon's made light up cards. Oh, awesome. You made one with Chibitronics. I've got a bunch of Chibitronics stuff here. I don't use it as much as I should, and I did include it in my light up card mini course that I made a couple of years ago. Oh, and I've also met G. She is super sweet. I'm hoping that she'll be at Creativation. She might not. I didn't see Chibitronics on the list. There's a bunch of folks. There are some companies that I love that I know are not going to be there. So I am somewhat disappointed that some of my favorite folks are not going to be at the show. So we'll just have to see. I don't even know who all... I know that there are some companies that I'm definitely going to be happy to see. Like Simon Hurley and Ranger are definitely going to be there. But Spellbinders is not making it the trip this year. Don't know why. But Spellbinders is not going to be there. I need to put this away before I lose it. Ashley with Artistry isn't going to make it this year. I know that... I think even last year, Amanda was talking about that she wasn't going to be back this year. So there are several people that I would love to get to see that aren't. They're not coming to Creativation. I'm going to have to figure out where that piece of plastic came from. And hope your day is legendary. So I'm going to be at Creativation next weekend, this coming weekend. So Saturday, Sunday, Monday, flying out of there on Tuesday to go to Texas. I'm trying to find places to put all my things because I need to die cut. And my plan is, if I can get the internet to work correctly, if pray guys, if the internet works well, we will be going live with you guys. Will be able to see everything live at Creativation, so be ready. I'm planning on that being, let's see, I've got workshops on Saturday. Sunday, I think, is the day that the show opens. So that means Sunday, Monday. How is subbing free with Amazon Prime? You connect your you connect your Twitch with your Amazon Prime account, and then you can sub to one channel on Twitch. You get to pick who you want to do. Is this the right one? No, I guess it's not the right die. I thought this was the right die. But yeah, you just connect your. Oh, it's because I picked the wrong sentiment. Durr. So it's got to be this one. There we go. Yeah, Prime doesn't charge anything. Here's the thing. Twitch is owned by Amazon. So Bezos owns both companies. And one of the perks that he has given you if you have an Amazon Prime account is that you can use your Amazon Prime sub, that's what they call it. Alyssa says mine is actually my husband's account. Well, if he's not using it to subscribe to somebody on Twitch, you can use it. Okay? Does he watch Twitch? If he doesn't watch Twitch, then you're good. My mother-in-law does not watch Twitch, does not do anything on Twitch, so I use hers to sub to somebody's channel. I sub to other people too. I mean, Mary, yeah, I've been subscribing to her since she's first opened hers. Same thing with our buddy Ryan, Country Guy, and some other folks, because I want to help support him. He's never heard of Twitch? Perfect. Then I need to use my other mat. I'm getting distracted. I need to use my magnetic one, so I make sure that it lines up correctly by using the magnet. That's what it's for. Okay, so Alyssa said no, he's never heard of Twitch, and then Mary says, I'm so sorry, Alyssa. Hugs to you and your family. That's funny. So how do you do it for Amazon? I believe you go onto Twitch and say you want to connect your Amazon account. It's been a little bit. Some of you guys have done it more recently than I have, so if you wouldn't mind telling her how to do that, but I think that's what it is. Maybe Ruth has a great question. She says, will you be going live? Does it include the Ronin in the live? It really depends on Ronin. It's up to him. It's up to Nerdy. If they are okay with showing their face during a live, even if it's just like a 5-minute thing or whatever, then we'll do it. I also don't know if I'm going to be able to multi-stream, so it's probably going to be just on YouTube, okay? Oh, it was about the Sisters Memorial. For some reason, I was thinking Memorial Day is, and I'm sorry, that's not Memorial. Oh, Memorial Day is coming up too. My first husband's birthday's coming up before, like in a couple of weeks too. But yeah, so sorry for your loss, honey. All right, are we ready? I hate and bust that, I hate and bust that. And then the hope your day is legendary can go anywhere. Now we have to do the important parts with the light, okay? We're gonna be sticking this on the back of this. I think I want to try to make a I need to make a door so that y'all can... It's one of the problems with putting it so close there. I think I can still do a door. Might help if I pushed it the other way around. I think I can still place a door. And I think I'm going to have to trim more on this side than this side if I want to trim it down a little bit. I think that's what I'm going to do. Alyssa said that's 2 siblings lost at a young age from heart attacks in less than 2 years, ages 64 and 71. Yeah. I feel bad for anybody else when they lose any of their family. I've gone through it way too many times myself, and I try to just, and it's hard. It's the truth. It is hard. It's hard to just keep going, but life does go on, and I just choose to try to be cheerful and encouraging and all the things. Okay, did anyone tell us how to do the Prime thingy? Did I miss it? Let me look it up on Google real quick. How to connect Twitch to Amazon Prime. I paused too much and it didn't say it. How to connect Amazon Prime to Twitch. Okay, it says go to Prime Gaming, click to connect Twitch account, and then log into your Twitch account. That's what Google says. And I'm going to copy that and paste that in here. Yeah, it is never easy losing someone. It's hard. It is actually really hard. Oh, and now of course that is too big for me to do. Ah, la la la. Let me try again. Come on. Let's see if this does. Awesome. Thank you, Squirrel. So did that help? I don't know if that helped anybody or not. Okay. I think that is there. I think it's there. Hopefully that helped. And that's on the YouTube side. And then let's see if I can post it into, and it should have gone over to the Twitch side. All right. So it looks like it is relaying. That's good. Are you guys able to see the Twitch stuff over on the YouTube side or no? I mean, after you get to that point that I just did, you know, click on connect your Twitch account, you do have to log into your Twitch account in order for it to connect. Okay, I'm going to trim this down a little bit because the card, of course, is a little bit big. Okay, yay, it helped. Awesome. So another thing that is in that stamp and die bundle that I just had out for Pear Blossom Press is they've got some little dies. So dies in the back. One of them is for a door. This is for a door. And what it does is it has 3 blades. I'm not done with the card, Ruth. Goodness. But we've got 3 blades, and then we've got one that does a little deboss line. So now what I need to do is figure out exactly where do I want this. Okay. So I'm going to guesstimate where I've got these. If I have it right about there, I think that's about right. That is close enough, I think. I think I'm going to put... I think I'm going to do it this way. So I'm going to put our door here. I think. You bet you have to do it on your phone? Oh, Mary says, it's 7 o'clock for you, right? So she wants to go to bed early. Does that mean you're not going to be coming tonight? Okay, I kind of want to be in a little bit. So there we go. Let's do this better. What is wrong with me? Using my T-square. And I don't know what happened there. It just changed screens on me. I don't know. I'm using my T-square to see exactly where do I want it on this side. Okay. And then we need those two pieces to be in here. So if I do it right about there. That's where I'm going to put it. There we go. You don't have to put a door. I'm just going to try to do it so that it's going to be easier for you guys to be able to replace the battery after you've played with it so much that the battery dies. Because that can happen. Alicia says, oh, giveaway? I'm watching with no sound so I don't disturb others as I'm recovering in the PACU. Well, here's something else. If you are on Twitch, there is a CC button at the bottom of the screen where you can have the closed captioning as I'm talking. So that could help too if you've got it muted. You were just checking time. I'm always tired and yawning from my long COVID. Honey, I'm always yawning anyway. It has nothing to do with any other things. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and cut that part. And it is just through one side of our cardstock on our card base. And I just need to cut that window. Or rather, the door. There we go. I'm not sure it does either, but you can tell her what it is. Tell her to go over to Twitch and click on the closed captions. All right. There's another piece of plastic. Okay. So let's put this on. I'm going to tape it on. No, I'm not. I think it's supposed to go about right there. Let me go ahead and trim this one down. I am overthinking again. So yes, I overthink quite a bit. Can someone clip this bit of making the window? I do that actually on not all of my videos for Parable Lesson Press, but I have been doing that more often lately. And if we do a lockdown, soon for our, if we do a lockdown soon doing light up cards, we'll make sure that we include that. Yeah, there's no captions on YouTube while I'm live. It's just a thing. It's a thing. So just want to make sure. The hardest part is getting the light where you want it, or getting the door where you want it. So I am guessing a bit. Especially since I did trim that down. Let go, magnet. Okay. So if I have the button there, I may have also put it in the wrong spot. Nope, it's about right. Okay. I'm going to try one more time. I think that's about right, and I think I'm going to actually... I cut Nessie! Yes, I cut her off. Okay, that I think looks good. So something that I saw somebody else do was actually adhering that down onto the door. So that's what I'm going to do this time. Just using some of my double stick tape here.
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
And it's not hard to take the battery out of this little pack. One side, just so that you know, when you look at it, one side has a couple little guardrails. You're going to have to push it in from that side to go this way. I'm also going to be putting a little Nessie's too bright. Okay. Anyway, I am going to be putting a little piece of paper or possibly release paper in between, just like what you see at the store. So you're going to have to pull it out before it's going to light up. This is the way I'm going to send it to you if you win the card. And the reason I'm doing that is I want to make sure that you're able to make it work. Because, yeah, it would kind of suck if it didn't. Okay. I'm nervous now. I'm thinking I've done so much on here already. I don't want to mess anything up. It's not going to mess up. I know it's not going to mess up. If it messes up, I just need to make another card base. Jen made it in! Yay! Okay, so I'm placing it right back where I just had it. On the door itself. That is bright, yes. I'm also going to put a little bit of foam on the side, I think, to try to make it so that Nessie doesn't... Okay. We're going to put our foam on here. I'm using some double thick foam. The foam I'm using you cannot have because it is from Pear Blossom Press and she hasn't been able to get any more yet. And that just means it's just the manufacturer. The manufacturer of it is not giving it to her. So part of this is we want to make sure that it's high enough to allow for our battery, right? And the other part is so that it is going to be all nice and level. I always like foam regardless. Y'all know this because foam is life. But you guys know this. But this is a thicker foam. So this is going to be a thicker card than a lot of the ones that you get from me. Unless they have multiple layers, which this one does not. I intentionally did not put her up. I didn't put her up on foam because of that. Okay, let's see what it looks like first. Just like this. Put it about in place. Okay, so I want to close that in a bit more. So... and let's see. I might need more.
Welcome at Cupcake. And thank you so much for joining us here in the Craftosphere.
Oh my god, Kate!
We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
Okay, that might be more what I needed. Hi, Kate! How are you doing? I missed you. Okay, this may be all that I'm able to do. I may not be able to make it any better around Nessie's head, but... well, that's good on that side, but it's on this side that it's not. I want to get Simon's clear foam. Yes, it is foam. It is foam tape. And yes, I have to agree with you on that. Okay, I'm adding more foam to the door. Y'all know what this is going to look like when we get done. But yeah, I am going to add more foam to the door. See if I can get a small enough piece.
It's delicious, Danielle_Vegas.
Because I need to have it right here at the tip. So I'm probably going to trim a little bit more. And this is because I want it to really just show through that hole that we put for his eye and not go around it. Oop, that's actually about right. That's in the right spot. I think that's in the right spot. I might have to put some more on there. We'll see. Yeah, now it's going out that side. So now I need to put more. Yeah. Every time it's installed, well, yeah. I'm waiting until after Creativation. I told y'all I'm taking this class with Simon. I don't know if there's any goodies that I'll be able to get, but yeah. Okay. Cutting the door where I did, and that was the only amount of space that really I had, is made it so it's a little bit harder for me to do this part. And I don't usually do it like this either. Y'all know me. I'm always trying to improve what I do. Okay, that should be it. Except it's sticking to my finger instead of to the thing. That's because the release paper came off. This stuff is also repositionable, which is one of the reasons that we love it, but the door, I'm going to have to trim it because I can't close the door. Okay, I'm going to have to trim it from this side too. Give me the other scissors. Don't start the giveaway until you return. Okay, Miss Alyssa. We're going to stay, honey. Still tight on that door. Okay, got to trim a little bit more off of the foam. Okay, getting myself another little piece of foam because I need it in that spot. I need that little spot, the tiny little spot. Maybe if I do this one first, it'll work better. And now we need to put the music back up because there we go.
It's delicious, Auntie Cootie.
I'm probably making this harder than it needs to be, but who would I be if I didn't?
Ah, refreshing. Thanks, Auntie Cootie.
I feel almost like I'm doing surgery. Okay, that should, if that one stays. The only reason it won't stay is if I've got it the wrong side up, which I might have had. Okay, there we go. The door's not hard to do. It's figuring out the foam and stuff afterwards. Okay, let's see how this looks. Well, I'd say it's mostly good. It's still... Part of that's because nothing is adhered down. Oh, I have to be careful on that. I just had a thought. I can't do it like this. I cannot put the foam on here because if I take the release paper off, it's going to stick to the rest of the card and it's going to basically shut the... Yeah. It's gonna be fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Ah.
Cheryl _
Yeah.
Fox Red Labrador changed colors.
So trying to do that on the door means that when we take the release paper off, it would stick to the card and you would not be able to open the door, which would be defeating the purpose of the door. And yeah, I don't know if anybody
Danielle
else
_
realized
Vegas
it,
changed
but
colors.
that's what would happen. Okay. And I'll keep that little piece and use it on another card. We're going to go ahead and pop this down. And then I'll show you how the door works. And since I used my T-square, I can use my T-square again to make sure I got this lined up as close as I can to perfect. And then I'm going to have to eat lunch and get ready for the next stream. We do go live again at 4:30 for if you are members on my YouTube channel. If you're not a member, you can join by hitting that join button underneath. But we do go live at 4:30 Eastern on Tuesdays. Not next
_
Tuesday
Vegas
because
changed
I will
colors.
be flying, but that's just next week. And we have our regular live stream at 5 p.m. Okay, now I'm going to put the little gem. Let's put the gem down. And then we need the sentiment, and then I need to get the, just put that there. It's close enough. Alrighty, so let me reset the giveaway thing because I am going to give this one away. But just know that in the coming weeks, I'm probably going to reduce the number of... You made something very useful today. Okay, Terry, we're going to have to see. But I am going to be changing it up, and we're going to start selling some of the cards on the Spark website because I think that's what y'all are interested in. And the things. But yeah, we're probably going to change that up where I'm doing less giveaway ones during the lives. Alrighty. Reset. We're going to go ahead and start the giveaway. And I do know that there's some of y'all that love that idea because that means I'll be sending more things to you because you'll make sure it's you. T-square, T-square, T-square. Yeah, I'm getting hungry, so I need to eat me a bite of lunch before. Dang it! Go back, eyeball. There, I'll do it this side so I can put this in the right spot. Oh, Allie was wanting, Alicia was wanting to know, what is the join? It is for a giveaway. Let her know this is for the giveaway.
If you are not watching Mary K's Crafting Creations and you are not following Mary K's Crafting Creations, you are wrong and Krampus is gonna poop in your stocking.
This turned out nice. I do like it.
Welcome Ruby B58. And thank
Hey,
you so much
Ruby!
for joining us here in the Craftosphere. We are so happy to meet you. What kind of cards do you like to make?
We're crafting, laughing, feeling right.
I thought it was that turned off the music, but apparently it's not because it's still playing. I'll have to go back and look. That's okay. Alrighty, so we have 25 people in the giveaway. If you are on YouTube, if you are on Twitch, type ! join in the chat to get into the giveaway, and I will get this mailed out sometime beginning of June. Just letting you know because I'm not going to be here to do it. So yeah, tonight we are going to be playing with, I think I said for tonight it's going to be Everyday City Holiday. So Giannis Makula came out with the City Holiday. She designed the City Holiday collection a while back, and it was mostly, we did it for Christmas, and of course, what did I do with the first one? The first one I did, I had to do it for Halloween, because, yeah. So this one has got some new awnings and things that are really pretty, and some new sentiments and all the things. It's basically designed after her apartment building. So if you know of Giannis Magula, she designed that die set to basically mirror the apartment building that she lives in the Ukraine. Okay, so we're going to be playing with that tonight, along with the new products. So I got all the things out and ready to go for you guys, and that's going to be at 5 p.m. Eastern. We will be live at 4:30 for all of you guys that would like to join me for the pre-show. Sometimes I give you guys sneak peeks. Sometimes we're just making sure the tech works. So it will be fun though, because we get to hang out together and chit chat. Okay. Yay, and thank you so much for asking them to give me the thumbs up, Miss Idoleye. Thank you. Thumbs ups always help. Thumbs up, interactions, all the things definitely help. So I really appreciate all that you guys do. Using my affiliate links when you are going shopping doesn't cost you extra, but helps me out. Using your Amazon Prime sub on Twitch definitely helps too. So all the things definitely help me out and keep our stream going, so I can keep trying to add more entertaining things for y'all. And there's one that I can't let y'all see it because y'all would go crazy. I'm not going to let y'all do it until we're doing Christmassy things. Just not going to let you do it because, yeah, it's going to be, I know you. I know y'all. Y'all would go crazy. Chat will take over the stream. The chat will take over the stream. Y'all are nuts. Okay. Snail mail. So, okay, you guys ready? You ready for the drum roll? And then we will be back again at 4:30 Eastern. It'll give me time to grab a bite. Da-da-da-da-da. Looks like Jen wants a drum roll. And yes, Ruth, I have not messed around with the caddy drum roll. I need to do that. That would be definitely a hilarious thing. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the giveaway then. So here we go. Will it be you? Will it be you? Joanna got in last second. Awesome. So the winner today is going to be Danielle Brown. That was a close one. I should have paused for just a second. But yeah, thank you, Jen. So yes, Danielle Brown, you get this one, honey. Let me write this down. Okay, and let me give you the form so that you can fill that one out and let me know. So here we go. So anyway, I think this turned out really cute. I know, does not have a crown, does not have jewels, but she does have a jewel eye. Kind of want to, I may take this apart. Here's one of the things you guys may not realize. The foam lets you take it apart. So I think I do need to add a little, I need to add it on the, I'm going to have to add it on the inside. The door, I did promise you to let you see the door. So here's our door. There we go. So that's it. And I'm going to be popping this out. Am I pressing the right, am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Okay. So I'm removing the battery. And then I can put a piece of paper in there so that the battery won't die while it's being mailed. And then you'll just pull that piece of paper out and it will start. So we're going to put the battery back in. And it works again. It's like right there. It's that section right there. Right up here. So let's see. Can I slide that in? And will it fit? It looks like it fits. That helps some, but it's still not close enough. It's right where the battery is. It's like there's parts of it that is just not wanting to. Okay, it's right back there. Okay, I'm finding it. One of the things with this kind of foam, though, the foam that I really want us to have more of, is that it is removable and repositionable for 30 minutes. So I can remove it and stuff. I just have to figure out where I'm going to put... Nope, I'm going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to leave it like it is. It's still cute. I don't really like that box around the eye. I don't really like that box, so I might have to figure out how to change that. But I think it turned out really cute. I hope Danielle likes it. Okay, let's go ahead and do real quick. Let me take this down. Let's go ahead and do our credits because I want to thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you to my YouTube members, Twitch subs, all of my YouTube subscribers as well. Everybody who's been hanging out in the chat to hang out with me and watch as I try to create something on the fly, seat in my pants. And thank you for being part of my crafty family. You guys come back at 4:30 if you're members. If you're not a member, consider becoming one. I do have a 99-cent membership and then another one if you want to be a little bit more of a supporter, and I appreciate all of your help. And I will see you guys at 5 p.m. to play with Yana's City Collection. Yeah, we're going to be playing with that one this afternoon. And you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to go grab me a bite to eat, and I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.